Hey everyone, welcome back to Sarah's Bites. I wanted to show you how I make this delicious chicken and dumpling soup, and this is actually my mom's recipe, and we're going to use Bisquick mix for it. So let's get started. It is so easy to make and a perfect soup for winter time. We're going to start off by boiling about 4 to 5 drumsticks. You can also use chicken thighs. I have about 2 pounds of drumsticks here, and I also peeled and roughly cut up 2 to 3 carrots, and I just got the different variety bag because I love the different colors. So 2 to 3 carrots, and you can also add a couple of celery sticks if you want. I didn't have any this time on hand, but I usually also add celery sticks. So you're gonna add about 10 cups of water in a Dutch oven pot or whatever pot you want to use, and we're gonna boil this for about 45 minutes. You may notice this white foamy stuff on top that happens when you boil the chicken at a high heat, so just feel free to scoop that out and throw it away. In the meantime, we're gonna grab our Bisquick mix and we're gonna add 2 cups of that into a large mixing bowl, and then also add 3/4 cup of milk. I just used plain whole milk, and we're gonna stir that together. So you're gonna make sort of a batter with this. I would love to know in the comments below what your favorite soup is. I love chicken and dumpling soup, but I think chicken noodle and cream of mushroom soup are my favorites. After 45 minutes or so, we're going to season our soup. So we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and I also added 2 chicken bouillon cubes, which is optional, but I think it just adds a little bit more flavor. And also keep in mind, you guys can always add a little bit more water if too much of it has evaporated out of here. We're gonna let this simmer another 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to add in our batter to create the dumplings. I find it's easiest to use a cookie scoop, and I like to dip the cookie scoop into the broth first because it helps with the batter not sticking to it. So these are pretty large dumplings. If you want smaller ones with more pieces in your soup, just use a smaller cookie scoop, or you can use a teaspoon or a regular spoon. It's really up to you. So we will put all of our batter in there at once, and you're gonna let this simmer on low to medium heat for about 6 to 7 minutes, and then we are going to flip them over because you don't want to stir at this point or you will break them apart. And when you have smaller dumplings, they are a little bit easier to flip over. I just love the big dumplings because the dumplings, in my opinion, are the best part of the soup. So use a spoon or you can even use a little fork to flip these over, and then we're gonna let it simmer for another 6 to 7 minutes on this side. And that is it, you guys. There's not much to making this soup, and with having Bisquick mix on hand, it's so much easier than making dumplings from scratch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Give me a thumbs up below if you did, and I will see you guys next week with another recipe video. Bye.